Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. Sorry I haven't podcasted in a while. We had an issue here with certain accounts being hacked. And I just wanted to let you guys know that if you go to my old Facebook, that has been taken over by a hacker. So please go report the page, facebook.com/thegameexp. That is not me on that page, you guys. That has been taken over by a hacker, a coward, a narcissist, somebody who hides behind a keyboard. So please go report the page, facebook.com/thegameexp. That is now taken over by a scammer and a hacker. Okay, I'll let you guys know when I'm back on Facebook. But I wanted to podcast today and let you guys know a little insight into narcissist thinking, okay? I think that the big confusion that a lot of people have when it comes to narcissism or narcissists is they think that a narcissist thinks like you, and they don't, you guys. And this is why you struggle with it. This is why when you try to resolve conflict with a narcissist, you'll never be able to resolve conflict with them. And I'll tell you why. Because a narcissist will never, ever be able to see it from your side or your point of view. They don't want to see it from your side. As a matter of fact, I had an issue myself with a family member who's very narcissistic, and when I tried to explain it to them about an issue that we were having, I said, well, can you just listen to what I have to say? And they were like, well, I don't want to listen to what you have to say. And I don't care what you have to say. And this is so typical of a narcissist. A narcissist doesn't want to hear what you have to say. They don't want to listen to what you have to say, because in order to do that, okay, when you're speaking the truth, the narcissist doesn't want to hear the truth, because if they hear the truth, then they have to take accountability and they have to face shame. And this is exactly what a narcissist can't do, okay? This is why a narcissist can never accept the fact that they're a narcissist. They'll always twist it around in their minds. And a lot of people sit there and they'll say, well, does a narcissist ever regret what they do or have remorse or anything like that? No. Most of the time, no. And I'll tell you why. Because a narcissist doesn't feel they've done anything wrong. They mix it around. They twist it in their brains to make you the problem. You are the problem, okay? They're never the problem. You are the problem. They're going to blame you for whatever. They're going to blame you for why they cheated. They're going to blame you for when things go wrong. That's one of the clues. I always tell people this. That's one of the clues that you're dealing with a narcissist, is they're going to flip the blame in the very beginning. They're going to say, you're the one with the problem. Or if you ever call a narcissist out, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to flip it and blame it on you, okay? This is their defense. To take the onus off them is to blame you. But what you have to understand is that you cannot reason with a narcissist. You have to accept the fact that they will never see your side, okay? And if you ever try to talk to a narcissist and you ever try to say something to them like, well, look at it from my point of view, a lot of times they're going to just flip out when you say that. They're gonna say things like, well, I would never put myself in that position, or no, I'm not going to look at it from your point of view. They do not want to see it from your point of view. They do not have empathy for you or what you're going through. A narcissist is cold, okay? They are flat out cold. It doesn't matter who they are. It could be a partner. It could be a family member. It could be a boss. It could be a friend. A narcissist doesn't care how you feel. Their main concern is themselves. And if you get hurt along the way, oh well, that's your fault. They're going to rationalize it and say, well, that's your fault. I didn't do anything wrong. You did something wrong. So the reason that I'm doing this whole podcast is because a lot of people are thinking like, well, narcissists think like you do, okay? That, they have empathy and they feel for somebody else. No, they don't have empathy, you guys. And the biggest realization that you're going to have when dealing with a narcissist is you don't deal with them. How do you deal with toxic? You don't deal with it. You disengage. And if you have to deal with them, you have minimal contact. You gray rock these people. When they ask you a question, okay, yes, no. You don't get into detail with them. The more you sit there and try to defend yourself and try to explain yourself, you know what you're going to do? You're just going to wear yourself out. You're going to wear down your health. You're going to get all stressed out. And for what? For nothing. Because the narcissist is not going to see it from your side, from your point of view. They are not going to see it from your point of view. So what you're doing is wasting your time, wasting your energy, and you're also fueling the narcissist, because the more you sit there and defend yourself, the more the narcissist feels they have power and control over you, because you care. You care because you're sitting there defending yourself. So the best thing to do is to disengage with the narcissist and deal with them on a minimal amount of way of dealing with them, you guys, okay? If you have to deal with them. Otherwise, don't deal with them at all. And it's really hard. And it's really hard when you're dealing with, let's say, family, all right? And you're dealing with narcissistic family, and you just can't see eye to eye. But the thing is, you know, it's either you're going to have to put up with the mess where they're never going to see your point of view, or you're going to have to, stand at attention. And if you do something they don't like, you're going to, be disowned. You're going to be alienated. You're going to be ganged up on and everything like that. All right. But you have to make a choice how you want to live your life. Do you want to deal with these people, or is it possible to just walk away? If you want to live in peace, you walk away. But one thing you have to understand is you have to say to yourself, okay, I'm dealing with a narcissist. It doesn't pay to sit down at the table and try to, come to a common ground or try to see eye to eye, because they will not see eye to eye. I have to accept the fact that they are steadfast and they are not going to change their point of view. So, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. They are who they are. They're not going to change. They're not going to see what I have to say. But you know what? It doesn't matter whether they want to see what is the truth. What matters is what I have to do for myself in order to live my life, the best life that I can. And either they, can, get along with me in that sense, or they can't. And if they can't, then you have to disengage, okay? But you're not going to resolve the conflict with a narcissist. The only time you resolve conflict with a narcissist is when they're trying to manipulate you and they yes you, okay, and say, oh yeah, no, they agree with you because they want to get back in your good graces, because they want something else out of you. But in the long run, they end up going back to their old ways and doing what they like to do. Here's something about a narcissist. A narcissist is very, very predictable, okay? Like, whatever kind of arguments you've had with them, guess what? Let's say you go no contact with that narcissist, and a couple months down the line, you get back to talking to them. Maybe you make up or whatever. Guess what? You're going to have an argument again about the same thing you had in the past. It's going to come up again and again and again. And each time you get back with that narcissist, guess what? Your power goes down to zero. Now the narcissist knows you're weak. Now the narcissist knows you have low boundaries. And now the narcissist is going to take over and take control and know that they have power over you. That's why you've got to be able to stand on your own, you guys. You've got to have your own strength within yourself. Be independent, self-sufficient. Have your own. If you relied on the narcissist, or you were codependent on the narcissist, well, guess what? You better find somebody else that's your strength, and your strength is yourself, okay? You've got to learn to stand alone, stand with God if you're a believer in God, and realize that, you know what? I can't rely on this person. I can't rely on the narcissist. I have to, get my strength within myself and find other people that I can rely on if I can't stand alone. the people that are not toxic. So I just wanted to do a quick podcast on this, and I did want to let you guys know that we have been having some issues with hacking and everything going on the back end over here. We will get things up and live. A lot of the accounts have been hacked, and the authorities have been contacted, and they're working on everything. But I just wanted to pop online and let you guys know. And also to let you know that, the Facebook page, facebook.com/thegameexp is a hacked page, and to not follow that page and to report it. Okay, you guys? And I will be, doing more videos and doing more reels and everything as soon as we get all this issue hashed out with the authorities. Okay? Have a great day and stay strong, and, don't take any nonsense from anybody. Do what's good for you, okay? Do what's good for you. And if that narcissist or that person you're dealing with is not, you're not able to work with them, then you're going to have to do things on your own and learn to be independent and self-sufficient. I hope that helps you. If it does, hit the subscribe button, please share, and have a great day, you guys. Are you dealing with a toxic person or a narcissist and you don't know how to handle this person? Well, if you have a question and you want it answered, you can get a personalized video sent to you. The link is in the bio, wizio.com/the_game exposed, and ask a question and have a personalized video sent back to you answering your question. Whether you have a toxic person in your life, a narcissist, you're having a dating or relationship problem, get your question answered. Go to Wizio, wisio.com/the_game exposed to ask a question. Links in the bio.